I did not announce this live, so this is very impromptu. I have some Goodwill goodies, and it's the easiest thing to do is to go live. So that's what I'm doing. So rather than record the video and upload the video, I just decided I would go live. So hopefully we will have some friends come in while I am showing my goodies from Goodwill. Happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday. It is June 7th, 2024. It is. Can you believe it's already the 7th of June? I know. The time is going by just like that, isn't it? It is. It is going by just like that. So, Fran, hi. How are you, friend? How are you? This was impromptu. This was impromptu, Fran. So I have some fabulous goodies to share, and I just thought it would be easiest to go live. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you're having a great Friday. I hope things are calm in your neck of the woods. Oh, Fran, listen to me, Fran. I listen for your whistle every day. I do. There's a couple people that I'm listening for their whistles, right? So you're one of them. You're one of them. So I hope you had a good day today. I do. I hope you had a good day. I hope things are nice and calm there. So it was cloudy here today. Then it was sunny. Then it was cloudy, breezy, cool. I have on my fabulous white denim jacket, my time and true. Oh, good. I'm glad, Fran. Thanks for coming in. Let me tell you something. I'm so excited because I got this from Walmart. This is a time and true denim jacket, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting to go for Memorial Day so that I could start wearing it because it's white, right? So I wanted, you got to wait till after Memorial Day to wear white. So I was happy so that I could finally wear it. So anyway, so we'll see who comes in to join us. We're just going to go ahead and start. I have some Goodwill goodies. Chewy and I had our Friday fun night tonight, and we went to my local Goodwill, and thank you, Fran. Thank you so much. We went to our local Goodwill, and then we went to the Goodwill up in Sharon, and then we went for pizza at the Hut, and it was super yummy, and then we went to the Walmart, and then we came home. So, and it was lickety split because Jolly was here with Louise, but she took very good care of him. She took very good care of him. Let me tell you something. He's growing by the minute. He is growing by the minute. So it was yummy. It was yummy, Fran. So let me share with you what I got at the Goodwill. I'm going to try. Let me think. Okay. I think I know what came from where. So I'm going to go ahead and try and tell you where each thing came from. So I hadn't been to my Goodwill in a couple of weeks because it's the rule, my rule for myself, that I have to donate in order to shop. So I had a full, I know, he already is, Fran. He already is. And can I tell you something? A neighbor of ours who is very, very knowledgeable with animals took a look at him, just to look at him. She just came over to visit. She thinks he's actually 4 weeks old, not 5 weeks old, which means we would have got him when he was 3 weeks old, and now he's 4 weeks old. She thinks he's a week younger just based on the clearness of his eyes and his coordination, mobility, and stuff like that. She thinks he's a week younger than the vet thought he was. But either way, he's still a teeny little kitten. But he's growing. He is. And he is running around. He is. You should see him and Sir. It's hilarious. The only thing is, the claws, Fran. I got to keep him off these shears. I got to keep him off the shears, right? I know. And off the furniture. And off the furniture. So anyway, let me share with you what I got from the Goodwill. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. I will be joining, I will be at the sink tomorrow. So I hope when I upload that video that everyone will join me for Saturday at the sink. I'm looking forward to it. So here we go. Okay. Now, you all know that I love, it was not a discount day today at the Goodwill. It was not. So I didn't get any kind of discount, and I haven't earned the $5 off coupon yet. So we just paid whatever the price was. Well, I should say Chewy paid whatever the price was. So here we go. So I got this, and this is a tin lampshade that goes over a candle, and it has a pineapple motif punched into it. It is like a tin or an aluminum, and it's black. And I love this little handle, finger handle right here. I think that gives it a real colonial feel to it. And it's small, it's not real big, so it will fit over like a candle, or I could do it onto a sconce or a candle stick. You know what I'm talking about? I could do it onto one of those. But you know how I love the pineapples. So this was definitely a buy. And there were two of them, but the other one was scratched up pretty bad. So I got this one, and this one doesn't have anything on it. And I paid 50 cents for it. I paid 50 cents. So I'm looking forward to that, using that in our decor, because I like to have pineapples scattered all throughout the house. Okay. Then that was at my local Goodwill. This was at my local Goodwill. So when Louise was in college, one of the games that was really big with all the college kids is called Bananagrams. And the way I understand it, I've watched it played. I'm not into board games or any kind of table games or anything like that. So I usually sit there and watch. And the way I understand it, it's like Scrabble without the board. Okay, that's kind of the way I understand it to be. So all the college kids were into Bananagram when Louise was at college. Well, I found this Bananagrams puzzle book, and so I picked it up, and what this is just different word puzzles that are related to the game Bananagram. So I went ahead and picked this up for Louise because she likes puzzle books and doing those kinds of things. She does like Wordle every day, and she does another one where it's from the New York Times, and you have to group the words together. I mean, I don't know what it's called, but she and Chewy do it together, or they compete against each other when they're doing it. But I picked this up for her, so she was excited about this. And this has 575 appealing word challenges that will drive you bananas. So, and this is part of the game Bananagrams. So I got that for Louise at my local Goodwill. Then I got this one at the local Goodwill. Now, you all know that one of my favorite things is the Dear America series from Scholastic, and that is for young girls, I would say ages 8 to 11, okay? And it's a series that's done by Scholastic that takes a young girl in an era of history, and there's a book about her. Well, I found this. This is called The Royal Diaries, and this is Isabel, and this is Jewel of Castilla, Spain, 1466. And this is part of this is a Scholastic book, and I'm thinking that this is a series in Scholastic too. So I went ahead and got this. I'm looking forward to reading it. And it is in, I believe it's in diary form. Yeah, it is. See? This is my favorite type of format of book, like a diary. So I was excited about that. And it's by Scholastic. And I'm thinking that there are other books. Let's see here if it says anything in it. It looks brand spanking new. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, but it does have like, look, it has pronunciations and stuff. That'll be nice, won't it? It will. So I'm looking forward to this, and this is a hard copy, and I'll be interested to know if this is a series. I'm going to have to look it up. But I do love the Dear America series, and if you have a young girl, ages 8 to 11 in your life, yes, Spain, 1466, Fran, right there. So this is about Isabel in 1466, and she lived in Spain. So it should be very interesting, right? I know. I love reading books like that. So that, I got that book. Okay, at my local Goodwill. I also picked this up. Somebody must have cleaned out their house because there was a lot of fabulous stuff at the Goodwill. So I picked this up. This is a rectangular plaque, and it says, "All because two people fell in love." And it's in a beautiful font, and I believe it's hand painted because you can feel the relief on it, and you can see these berries here look 3D, and it's a burgundy background, and these are like a butter yellow color or a cream color, and it's distressed over top of it, and it's got 2 sawtooth hangers on the back, and I paid $5 for it. Now, it doesn't have any markings that someone made it, but you can see, if I hold it sideways, see how these are relief, and you can feel the relief of the letters. So I don't know if it was handmade, but I thought that would be nice, and this will hang in mine and Chewy's bedroom. I know, right? So I got that, but I love it. I just love it. Yes, it is a little bit 3D, Fran. It is a little bit 3D. So I got that. Then all this had to have come from the same house because it has the same kind of feel. Hi, Jen. You're not late, honey. You're not late. This is an impromptu Goodwill haul share. It's easier for me to go live. You know what I mean? That way it's uploaded right away, and we get to share. You all get to see my goodies. So you're not late. You're not late. We've been on 13 minutes, Jen. We've been on 13 minutes. So then I found this, and I can't tell you how much I love the alphabet. I love the alphabet. I do. If I see a sampler and it has the alphabet, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for a good alphabet in the sampler or whatever. So I saw this. This will go perfectly in the dining room, okay? So this is a hanging plaque. It has the alphabet on it. It also has a shaker style house with 2 trees and the fence up at the top. It's got like a splatter effect to it. And it's like this fabulous deli mustard yellow. How's that for being specific? But it's just a plaque. And I absolutely love it. I think it's fabulous. It will go perfectly, right, in the dining room at Lilleybugglane. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, good, Jen. So do I. Thanks for coming in. And it just says made in China. So I don't think it's anything special. And as you can see, I paid $3 for it. So I'm very excited about this, though. Very colonial looking in my mind. So, and I do have a couple of things hanging in the dining room that have this kind of motif on it. You remember the Remember the print that I got that says The Good Life? I showed you all that was under glass. That is going to coordinate well with this. And then I have that game board that I had gotten that was toll painted. This will go very nicely with that. So this will be in the dining room at Lilleybugglane. But oh, I'm a sucker for the alphabet, right? I'm a sucker for the alphabet. Let me tell you something. I told Chewy when we have our forever house, no, it's not an antique, Fran. When we have our forever house, this is going to sound ridiculous, but do you know what I want to do up at the ceiling? I want to do the cursive alphabet around the room. Do you remember when we were kids and you would have the alphabet around the room, or it would be across the chalkboard, up above the chalkboard? I want to do that in a room. That's how much I love the alphabet, especially if it's cursive, the Palmer method, right? The Palmer method. So I got that. Okay, so that is it. Oh, nope, it's not. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I picked up this. You all know how I love a good cardigan, right? A lightweight cardigan, because now that it's spring and summer, and I either carry a shawl with me everywhere we go, or I have something that I can put on when we go into the air conditioning, right? Because you go from warm, hot to cold, cold to hot, and you just get chilled very easily. At least I do. So I picked this up, and it is new with tags. It is new with tags. And this is by Porta Cruz. And it was originally $38, marked down to $14.99. And I got it for, I think it was $4. But it's just a 3/4 sleeve, very lightweight, because you can see through it. So it's very lightweight. It's a 3/4 sleeve, and it's just a black, like, cardigan topper, and then it has the ties here at the waist. So you can hook it to, tie it at the waist if you want to, or if not, you can just let them hang down like that. And it's pretty long. But you got to remember, I'm a shorty, right? I'm a shorty. So as long as this hits me below the bum, then I'm good with it, right? Then I'm good with it. Oh, don't show your ears, Lala. Don't show your ears. It was a little bit breezy outside today. I'm going to be coloring my hair because not this weekend, but next weekend is Father's Day. Next weekend is Father's Day. So if any of you have a best boy, right, you need to get it cracking because next weekend is Father's Day. So, and it's the middle of the month next weekend. I know, right? So I got this new with tags. New with tags. Love it. Okay, let's go to Sharon Walmart. Goodwill. Let's go to Sharon Goodwill. Okay, I love linen. I love linen. It wrinkles like nobody's business, but I love it. I love, love, love linen. It is fabulous to wear. I think it's a classic material. It's been around forever. Well, this is by Jacqueline Smith Classics, which would be Kmart, which, can I tell you, I miss Kmart so, so much. I do. This is a size small. It is 55 linen, 45 rayon. And this is just a beautiful pink tunic style blouse. And it has the open work as the trim right here. And it has it around the neck with a notched neck. And then it has it down here at the bottom with the slits at the bottom. Now this will look nice with white capris, real nice with white capris. It'll look real nice with black capris too, to make it a little bit dressier. I think it would be a little bit dressier with black capris, but I absolutely love this. So you will definitely be seeing me in this during the summer. So, and I just love linen, right? And this is one of my favorite This is a true bubblegum pink. This is a true bubblegum pink. So, and can I tell you, Jacqueline Smith, that was one of my favorite lines at Kmart when they were still around, you know? That was one of my favorite lines, was the Jacqueline Smith line. Then you all know how I love the Cuddle Duds, right? You know, Cuddle Duds is one of my favorite things. We have Cuddle Dud flannel sheets. I have Cuddle Duds lounge jackets. I have Cuddle Duds leggings for in the winter time. Well, I found this. This is by Cuddle Duds. This is a size small, and this is from their stretch wear. This is from, thank you, Jen. This is from their stretch wear line, and it's just a gray long sleeved V-neck t-shirt, and I will be using this for loungewear and pajamas. So there we go. And I absolutely love it. It's nice and stretchy, and this will be fabulous to wear because you know how I feel about the air conditioning, right? And Chewy runs the air conditioning in the summertime. I open the windows and I turn on the Duraflame heater. I do, with the air conditioning on. Yes, he does not like it. But you know what? That's the way the ball bounces, because he married a Southerner. He married a Southerner that grew up without air conditioning. So I'm not keen on air conditioning. When we're riding in the car, he has the air conditioning on, and I have my window cracked like that much to get the warm air into the car. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So I got that at the Sharon Goodwill. So I'm always looking for long sleeved t-shirts that I can wear in the summertime here in the house for lounging and bedtime. You know what I mean? That's what I like to do. Okay, now let's go to the books at the Sharon Goodwill. So I got this Go Dog Go. Now, I watched a documentary about Dr. Seuss. And one of the things that caught my attention about the documentary was that the Department of Education went to Dr. Seuss with a list of 250 words that the Department of Education felt were words that entering kindergartners and entering first graders should know. And that's what Dr. Seuss based some of his books on. So in my mind, Dr. Seuss is the modern day Dick and Jane. Now, some of his books are not like learning to read books. Do you know what I mean? Because some of the words in his books are hard even for adults to pronounce, right? But I went ahead and picked this up, and as a beginning learning book for reading, and we'll keep it here in case we have any littles that come to the house. They can try and learn to read, or at least start sounding out words when they're visiting here. So I went ahead and picked this up, and this is a really cute book. And this is I can read it all by myself beginner book. So this is one of the easier books, but it's like, stop, dog, stop. The light is red now. So see, this is like Dick and Jane. This is like Dick and Jane. So I went ahead and picked this up just to have it here. We have coloring books here, and we have crayons here, and we have, different things for littles that, if any littles should come, they'll have something to do. So I went ahead and picked this up. So that will go on my children's shelf upstairs. Then, I was so excited to find this, and it's ripped, but that's okay because I can tape it. But you all know how much I love The Little House on the Prairie, right? The book it doesn't have a price on it. I believe it was $1. I believe it was $1 at the Goodwill up in Sharon. So this was $1. So I thought it was a good deal. I thought it was a good deal. Thank you for asking, Norma. This book was $1 because it does have the price tag on it. You all know how much I love Little House on the Prairie, right? I know you get sick to death of me talking about it, but I love it, right? And you all know that Rose Wilder Lane was Laura Ingalls' daughter. And Rose was a very, very well-known and very, very highly regarded author back in the day, okay? And there is a series called The Rocky Ridge Years that has to do with Rose's childhood and Rose growing up in Mansfield, Missouri. Well, I found another book. I think I already have this one. So if I do, I'll be passing it to another Little House on the Prairie lover. But this is a supplemental to the Little House on the Prairie series. This is the Rocky Ridge Years series. And this is Rose, and this is Laura Ingalls Wilder's daughter. So, yeah, and this is, I love these books. So I was able to find one. It's ripped, but that's okay because I'll just take a clear piece of packing tape and just tape it. But I was happy to find that. It's very hard for me to pass up anything that is associated with Little House on the Prairie. It is. Okay, peace de resistance. Here we go. This, I think, in my mind, was my find of the evening. My find of Friday fun night. Okay, this is it. I found a pair of just basic step-in shoes. Now, are these? I believe they're black. Yeah, they're black. These are black. They're nylon. Can you hear that? They're like nylon. They have a little elastic gusset right here in the front. They're just a regular sole. They have been worn, but they're not worn out by any means. Guess who they're by? Vera Bradley. I know. I was so excited when I found these. Vera Bradley. And right across the back here, it says Vera Bradley. And then there's a little Vera Bradley insignia that's right here that's black. So it's not going to scream out, Vera Bradley. So I'm excited about these. And these have a wonderful cushioning in them. Oh, I had a prickle in my throat, Fran. Whoo! That was crazy, wasn't it? But I'm very, very excited about these. They're a size 7. They fit me wonderfully. Very easy to get your foot in and out of. And yeah, so I was super excited. So, and these were $5. And I got these up in Sharon. Yes, cucumber water. Yes, I got these up in Sharon. So Vera Bradley shoes for $5. And they're not, the insides you can see are not worn. I mean, it still has the Vera Bradley insignia on it. They don't stinky or anything like that. But I will wash them very well. And yeah, and they're lightweight too. They're light. Now they're not one of those step-ins, which, can I tell you, step-ins, canary in a coal mine, but we'll talk about that another time. So there we go. This was my find of the night, the Vera Bradley step-in shoes. I'm so excited, right? I'm so excited. And it's funny because these are 7s and they fit me. And I had Louise slip them on, and they fit her too. Now, I can wear anywhere from a 6.5 to a 7.5. Sometimes depending, I might have to go up to an 8, but I range in that whole size, 6.5 to 7.5 typically, and then sometimes an 8 if the shoe is narrow. But these are 7s, and they fit both Louise and I. So once I clean them up and stuff, we'll see if she claims them. So that's it, friends. Those are all my goodies from Goodwill tonight. I was very excited that I had accumulated a bag to donate because it had taken me a while. Oh, do you, Fran? Do you have a size 9? Yeah. I can go from a 6.5 to a 7.5, depending on who makes the shoe and the style of the shoe. If the shoe is narrow, then sometimes I might have to go up to an 8 just to get that extra width, because it's a narrow shoe. But those are 7s, and they fit me great. So, and they're super comfy too. They're super comfy. So, but a 9, that is, of course, I think I've only seen women's shoes up to like an 11 or a 12 in the stores. I think I've seen them that big up in the stores too. Do you have trouble finding shoes, Fran, in that size? Me too, Fran. Me too. Because I was like a 7.5 to an 8.5. And then after I lost all my weight, I went back down to my original 6.5 to 7.5. That's how I went too. I know. You know what I wish I had done when I first started losing my weight? You know what I wish I had done? I wish I had taken a picture of my hands and my feet to see the difference of when I started and then when I finished. Do you know what I mean? Because I see a lot of people that's what they'll show. They'll show their hands before the weight loss and then after the weight loss, or their feet before weight loss and after weight loss. And there is quite a difference. Oh, I'm glad. So that's it, friends. I don't want to keep you too long on a Friday night. I just wanted to share my goodies with you, and this was the easiest way to do it, very impromptu. And we're going to finish out the evening here at Lilleybugglane, getting a couple things done, getting ready for the weekend. And as I said earlier, I will see you at the sink tomorrow, so I hope that you will join me. Chewy and Louise will be golfing tomorrow. They certainly will. They'll be golfing. So I do know that Max Velocity is live. I'm not too sure about Ryan Hall, but if you are anywhere where there is bad weather, please stay safe. You too, Fran. You too. I think about you a lot, Fran. I do. And I listen for your whistle. I'll drive Mary Todd right up to the border. I will. I'll drive her right up to the border. You can jump in. I'll drive by and you can jump in and we'll head off, right? Right. So anyway, friends, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have, and I certainly have. I love sharing my goodies with you. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you have found lately secondhand, right? Because that is the running theme here at Lilleybugglane this year. Do everything you can to buy secondhand and not feed in to the consumerism that is plaguing our society, right? Right. And remember, Jules is having her garage sale today and tomorrow. So we want to keep her in our thoughts too, right? Because I'm sure she's super busy. So anyway, are we ready? I think we're ready. I hope you are happy. I hope you are happy. I hope you are healthy. Let's all say it together. Take your zinc every day. It is up to us. It is up to us, friends. And I hope you are safe. I certainly, certainly do. Have a great, great rest of the evening. I'll see you tomorrow at the sink. Thanks for stopping by.